Hi, Steve and Caleb here with Brownells, and today we have another edition of Smyth Busters. Caleb, what do you got for us?
So today we are taking a look at the myth that you don't build an AR-15, you assemble it.
What's the difference?
So I know, I feel the same way, and we're going to get into it, but this is kind of a big issue on a lot of the forums and different things like that. I hear it all the time. I've seen people, commenting to other people in person in kind of a talking down to them kind of way. So I figured it's time to address it. So before we go any further, I brought the old smartphone here, and before we do anything else, I'm going to read the definition of build, and then I'll share my thoughts on the subject.
Okay, wake me when it's over.
Okay. Okay. So, to build. So, Merriam-Webster, you can look this up by yourself, but since I got you here, I may as well. To build is to form by ordering and uniting materials by gradual means into a composite whole.
Okay.
Okay, that's what to build means.
Right.
So with that being said, whenever my kid comes up to me and he has something that he built out of Legos, and it's usually a gun because my kids built a lot of guns out of Legos. Oh. And they bring it to me. I say, "Hey, son, that's a nice thing you assembled out of those Legos." I don't say that to them. They built it. They built it out of Legos. When a bird builds a nest,
okay.
You don't say, "Look, that bird assembled a nest." And since I'm getting, my face is getting hot, Steve. I'm getting angry.
Okay.
The more I talk,
just mellow out.
All right.
It's going to be okay.
I'm gonna take a sip of this coffee. I'm gonna mellow out for just a moment.
So what about assembly then? What's the difference between build and assemble?
I didn't even bother looking up the definition of assemble because it doesn't even matter now. Because obviously that definition meets what you're doing whenever you're putting together, you're constructing your AR-15. So
you could build something with a number of assemblies that you put together.
Sure.
As with an AR-15.
Right, so whenever...
buttstock assembly, you got the trigger assembly.
You have barrel assemblies.
Yeah.
You have all that stuff. And what I find is usually, especially when you're on the forums or something like that, and someone asks a question, they say, "Hey, I'm new, whatever, I'm building this AR-15," and then they ask the question. That first reply is always somebody, "Well, first of all, you're not building that AR-15, you're assembling it," and the answer to your question is, whatever, it doesn't even matter. It's always like people kind of trying to steamroll other people.
Okay. Okay, I see what you're getting at.
Yeah, so it's usually, and what I also find, not always, but usually it's someone that they may take a lot of pride in building AR-15s, or they may do that as a primary source of income.
Sure.
So they're trying to degrade the hobbyist that does it, if that's making sense. Trying to, no, you're not building it, I'm building it. You're assembling an AR-15, that kind of thing. But anyways, I'm kind of getting off on a long rant here. Yes, if you were the novice putting together an AR-15, regardless of how many times you've done it, you're following a whatever video tutorial, you were building an AR-15. Don't let anybody tell you you're not building it. You're just assembling it. You're fine. You're building it.
So you're going to say the myth's busted? I'm
going to say the myth's busted, and I can't wait to read the comments.
Okay, I'm going to go along with you for now, but I'll read the comments and decide for real later.
Yeah, you're just like the rest of them, Steve.
Well, thanks for watching. If you do have a comment about your build or your assembly, please let us know in the comments, and hit that like button and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time with another edition of Smyth Busters.